So this past week, I have discovered that we have mealworms. If you have not heard of mealworms, they are disgusting. Early this week, I saw some little off-white colored worms crawling like where the ceiling meets the wall. And so I'd see a couple, I'd kill them, and then it went on for a couple days, and I kept seeing them. So I was telling the girls at work Thursday about it, and I was like, tell them what it was going on. And so Autumn looked it up on Google, and we figured out it was mealworms. And I read something about them being in grains or, like foods that you don't have like airtight or whatever. So when I got home Thursday evening after work, I decided to look in my cabinets, and I discovered the bottom of this cabinet, which usually has a shelf, I had put some peanuts that were still in the shell, and I had another little cloth bag that had some shelled peanuts in it, and I had stuck them down there a while back, and they've just been in there. So I found a worm or two, and they're like this little cocoon, and I found them in that little cloth bag, and so I threw them out, the bag and all. And then I got the other bag out, and I didn't see nothing on it, so I just set them in a chair at the table. And so I started going through my cabinets, and we have a lot of junk food. But they would be on wherever they could get in, like a little crack or a crevice, a little tight spot. And they would be on anything, like these. I had a box of these little snack bags, and they would just be like one stuck on it, and it'd be like in like it was covered with something. And so I started taking everything out and went through everything. I had one of these drawers which had a lot more stuff in it. I just threw stuff in, so I went through everything, and I found them just here and there. But there's some kind of beetle, and they start out, I guess, as a worm. I'm not really sure. But they end up going in this little cocoon thing. They come out as this little thing that can fly. And then as it grows, it turns into this hard shell beetle. But they're disgusting to me. Every time I try to, I've been clean. I cleaned for like 3 hours Thursday. And I would just be itching all over. But if you have flour, cornmeal, anything that's kind of in a bag that they can get in, you might want to start checking your pantries. I had a cereal box that the cereal hadn't been open, but they'd get inside that box and they'd get in their little cocoon thing or whatever. So I threw cereal out. I threw half a big bag of chocolate morsels. There's just been all kinds of stuff. I have a juicer that I always kept in the box. Well, I got up this morning because I've had to work the last 2 days, so I hadn't had enough time to go through everything. So I was looking at stuff on top of my cabinets, and there are bugs. There are some on this one. If you can see those right there. And they just get in there and they just grow. Excuse me. But anyway, unfortunately, they were inside my box. A bunch of them in the corners and under the flap. So I'm having to throw my whole box away. I went through almost everything. I've still got some stuff to do. I have box stuff in here. I went through the bottom shelves there. I've looked in the drawers. And I'm disgusted. It's so nasty. I hate it. But anyway, I decided to let everybody know that you might want to check stuff. Just in case. But anyway, just thought I would share my messy kitchen thanks to my worms. Anyway, y'all have a great day.